Alright, what's up guys, the TWH9, and this is episode 4 of the build series, the Battle of Falkirk map from Age of Empires 2 in Minecraft. And the first thing I want to say is that I have downgraded temporarily to version 1.3.2 of Minecraft, and so I can use single player commands because I can't do this without it. It's just so useful for building forests and um, other things. So anyway, got that out of the way. I'm just going to take you through kind of a tour of what I've done. And the first thing you'll notice is the roads. They're done. And everybody that commented on the last video, except for I think one person, said they would want to see them windy. So that's what I did. They are windy. And I also put slabs on the sides of them because I think those look good. It kind of just adds variability to it. If it was flat everywhere like that, it would kind of be dull. So added some texture, kind of work there. The stable, this is worth noting because I think it's pretty cool. I put hay bales there and kind of raised these fences. Put in some doors because how are you going to have a horse in there that's just in there like that without doors? I mean, it's going to just run out. So anyway, that doesn't really matter, but wanted to show that. Just going to kind of fly through here. Oh yeah, lighting. Lighting's really important. I got a... I put it in dark mode for once, and I noticed that there was like no lighting along the streets and stuff, so I put these little things here. So that's what that's about. The little paths are new. There are paths going from every building on this map to a road or another building or whatever, so those will be standard throughout this. I mean, they go everywhere, so they're pretty cool to just kind of walk along or whatever. Okay, next thing is this house right here I built. It's the third house design. It's super ugly on this side because it had these cross beams on the actual model in Age of Empires 2, and that I couldn't really figure out how to do it, but that's how it is right now, but it's hideous. I may change it. Another thing is I had to put a button up here to stop these vines from growing down in front of the door, because whatever, I didn't even know that that button could open it. Anyway, this is the inside of it. It's nothing special. I just got crap, kind of like how I usually do my interiors. Crappy. Oh crap. Okay, and I didn't put the slabs on this side purposefully because I figured it would be kind of a trampled area where people would be coming out of their houses constantly and walking along here and going to the well and things like that. So there's no slabs along here, just to kind of make it easier to go in and out and stuff. The lumber camp is new. I think it looks pretty good. In all honesty, I'm pretty happy with it. Even though the Age of Empires 2 one is diagonal, I couldn't really do that in Minecraft because it's so grid-based and square. So I made it straight, and I think it still looks good. It's got the little crane with a rope, which is actually a fence. Picks up the logs, puts them here, chops them up on the sawhorse, or the people would, and then take the planks over to here and lay them down. So whatever, I mean, that's the way it is. And I also got rid of a bunch of the leaves on the trees here because people are like going to be chopping them down, so they're going to want to see the actual log. So that's new. The next thing is a special treat for you people who are watching this video, because if you want this adventure map later, this is going to be a pretty cool tip. You get a lever from somewhere on the map, and you put the lever here, and because there's this little hint here, like, oh, what's that up there? I don't know. And then there will be another hint that will let you know this, but you move the lever, and a piston from the inside of the tree pulls this block up, and you can get something really cool in here. I don't know what it'll be yet, but it will be necessary to progress in the adventure map. So that's a little trick that you'll only know if you watch this or figure it out in the game. But anyway, yeah, the next thing I did is I added trees everywhere because I love trees right now. They make it look a lot better, and that's probably the biggest difference between the Age of Empires 2 model and the Minecraft settlement that I'm building, is there's trees everywhere in here, and there's really open flat areas like this all inside the city in the actual game, but that just looks so bad in Minecraft. I really had to find a way to break that up, so I added a bunch of trees, and I think they look good, so they're staying. If you don't like them, I'm sorry. Okay, things to do still is fix the ground underneath here, because I may do this, I may not, but if you manage to find your way under the ground somehow, you're going to be disappointed, because there's a lot of empty, like, open space like this and stuff, because I used single player commands to get flat surfaces like this that I can build on. So yeah, this is just open crap under here, and there's nothing worth finding, and there won't be anything worth finding under here. So if you're playing the adventure map one day, don't like go under here and be like, oh yes, I found something secret, and then waste your time looking around there, because there won't be anything. I can assure you there will not be anything in there. So don't do that. The next order of business is the shoreline. I need to edge it, because yeah, it's just kind of straight over there. I'm not even going to look at it. The interiors need to be done on the barracks and the stable, and I think I still need to do the archery range one. I think I did it on the tutorial, but not in here. So that's done, and or that's not done. I mean, that is crossed off my list of things to talk about. But I do need to give purpose to this map, and what I mean by that is there's different kinds of adventure maps. You have your super intense, like, oh man, I spawn with like no equipment, and there's like enemies everywhere, and I just kind of have to fight my way off, and it's like extremely hard, blah blah blah. Play on hardcore mode, start over if you die. Like, forget that. Like, that's not what I want to have this be about. Those maps are cool for the people who are really hardcore players and really like doing that, and they like that struggle, but I'm not going to go for that with this. I want it to be exploration based, and I want it to be kind of just relaxed. So I mean, there will be puzzles and stuff, and you'll like find items and kind of just appreciate the map and the detail that I'm going to put into it, and the similarity between it and the actual Age of Empires 2 map and the buildings and things like that. So that's what I really want it to be about. Especially for people that actually play Age of Empires 2, you're going to be pretty satisfied, because there's quite a few details that I put in that really only you people would notice. So anyway, the last thing is, or one of the last things is, there's not going to be any crap hidden inside the forest. Like, you're not going to have to troll the, like, the edge of the forest and be like, oh, I wonder if I can hop down there and like find something. Oh, look, I found a path. Like, maybe there's not. Like, no, I'm not gonna make you do that. Like, I think it's dumb to be like, oh, or it would be dumb if you wasted a ton of time like finding a path in there that I accidentally left in, and then you like walk to the end of it and there's nothing, and you're like, what? So don't do that. There's not going to be anything in the forest as of now. The buildings, there will be stuff in, and potentially like cellars of buildings or things like that will be the main focus. The last thing I want to talk about is the end of the map. Like, once you solve the puzzles or whatever, like obviously there's going to be Longshank's side over there with the castle and all that. And I think and I got this idea from my friend Shadow Spartan, who is occasionally he'll have some really good ideas for this thing. So thank him for this idea. Is once you, like, he said maybe like one of the resolutions would be you get to the top of the wool wall, like you somehow managed to get up there, and there's a switch, and you press it, and it blows up the TNT under one of these entire settlements, and you just get to see it all be destroyed. And how cool that would be. And I think that would be pretty awesome if there was just TNT wired throughout the entire thing, but you don't even know it while you're playing it. Or maybe you do know it, but you can't access it. But once you figure everything out, you press a switch, and you're standing up here on the black wall, and you just watch the whole thing just blow up. Like, that would be pretty sweet. I would be happy with that ending of the game, because yeah, that would be satisfying. And then you could just re-download the map, or say you make a backup of it or whatever, and do it again if you want. Or say there's two versions of it. There's the Celtic settlement where you spawn here, and then you try to blow up Longshanks settlement, and then maybe there's an alternate version where you spawn over in Longshanks settlement, and you have to try to blow up the Celtic settlement. If you're a British person or you live in the UK, you want to blow up the Celtic one because these are your people. These are your guys over here. Um, so anyway, yeah. And it's good timing because it just became night, and now you can see how it looks with the roads lit up and things like that. I'm going to turn it down to brightness of 40% because I think that's where it looks the best. I mean, maybe you don't or you disagree or whatever, but it's just so it's almost too dark, but not really, and you can see like where to go still and things like that. I don't know. I really like 40% brightness, but I'm gonna put it on actual bright so that you can see a little better for this video anyway. But that concludes what I have to talk about. That's a lot of information on the direction that I'm going with this and what I hope to accomplish with it. So leave a like, comment, subscription, rating, all that good stuff. Let me know what you think. Let me know your ideas. Let me know what you like or you don't like. And I'll see you next time.